Hey everyone, my name's Phil Fox.
And I'm KFC Dad. Welcome, guys. Welcome back to another championship prediction vlog. This is week number
3.
Week number 3. It's going by quickly, isn't it? Week number 3. Week number 2 was an exciting weekend, and same as week number 1.
Who's top?
We'll come to that in a minute. So what he was just going on about is the scores after the second week. So he's on top with 13 points.
You are.
I am in second place. KFC Dad is in second place with 9 points. And Wesley Schnauzer is in third place with 8 points.
Ooh.
So in this prediction vlog, the championship one, he's top, but I'm top in the Premier League one. Now, before we carry on, we just want to mention that Wesley Schnauzer had an accident when he went to the dog groomers, and he's had some damage to his neck, nerve damage to his neck. So he's been in the vet hospital for the past 5-6 days. He's come out. He's a bit shaky, and he's on a lot of medication. So he's not well enough to do the predictions this week. Hopefully, he'll be okay for next week.
But he's resting, sleeping.
He's resting, sleeping. He would appreciate any messages. It'll cheer him up, won't it?
It's a thoughts. You know that.
Yeah. So that's Wesley Schnauzer. He has given his predictions. We will say them, but he won't be coming on this weekend, unfortunately. Get well soon, Wesley Schnauzer.
Woof, woof, woof. Woof.
Okay, so guys, don't forget, smash a like and subscribe to the channel. Help us just reach our targets.
And smash a like, share, and subscribe, please.
Why are you doing that? I know why you're doing that. We won't say, but I know why he's doing that. Anyway, like and subscribe. Okay, so game number 1 is
Sheffield Wednesday against Leeds United.
Sheffield Wednesday versus Leeds United. The Friday night kickoff, 8 p.m. under the lights. Sheffield Wednesday in their last game in week 2.
They got smashed 4-0.
They did get smashed 4-0 by Sunderland. I thought they would get something out of that one, Sheffield Wednesday, but they didn't. Game number 2 is
Two cities.
The Tale of Two Cities.
Bristol
City
against Coventry City.
Bristol City against Coventry City. Now, their games last weekend had a lot of goals, didn't they? Bristol City were at home to Millwall, and that was a exciting 7-goal thriller.
4-3
was
against Millwall.
Yeah, 4-3 that was, and that was an exciting game. And what about Coventry?
They won 3-2 against Oxford on Friday night.
Yeah, that was the Friday night kickoff, and they won 3-2. So both teams won. What are you going to go for on this one, mate?
I'm going for 2-1 to Cov.
2-1 to Cov. Okay. I'm going to say Coventry City win as well. I'm going to go 1-0 to Coventry City.
What about Wesley Schnauzer?
Wesley Schnauzer is sitting on the fence on this one. He's gone for a 1-1 draw.
He's back in his seat.
He is back in his seat. He's getting on, but yeah, he's gone for a 1-1 draw for game number 2. Game number 3 is
Hull City against Millwall.
Hull City against Millwall. Well, we just mentioned Millwall. Millwall, they lost in that 7-goal thriller, 4-3. What about Hull?
You got 1-1 draw against Plymouth.
Yeah, Wayne Rooney's Plymouth getting a draw there.
At home.
At home, yes. So, two, I don't know, teams that kind of on the other ends of the spectrum. Hull City getting into the playoffs last season, and Plymouth almost getting relegated.
And also just about to stay up.
Yeah, so what are you going to go for on this one?
I'm going for 2-1 to Hull City.
2-1 to Hull City. I'm going to sit on the fence on this one.
Oh.
I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. And let me tell you, Wesley Schnauzer is sitting on the fence on this one as well. He's gone for a 2-2 draw.
I'm just going for a win.
Oh, yes. That's game number 3. Game number 4 is...
Plymouth versus QPR.
Yes, Plymouth. We just mentioned Plymouth. Wayne Rooney's Plymouth. They got a 1-1 draw in their last game. And QPR, well, they were in an exciting Desmond, weren't they? A 2-2 draw with Sheffield United.
We thought Sheffield United will win that.
Yeah, they were at 1.2-0 up, I think, weren't they?
Yeah.
And fair play, QPR came back to draw 2-2 on that one. So, what are you going to go for on this one, mate?
I'm going to get a first win for Plymouth.
First win for Wayne Rooney's Plymouth.
Yes.
What's the score going to be?
1-0.
I'm not that optimistic, so I'm going to go for a 1-0 as well, but for QPR.
Oh, you're going opposite me, KFC Dad.
And Wesley Schnauzer has said he's going for a Plymouth win as well.
He's copying me.
He's gone 2-1 to Plymouth.
He's copying like his dad.
Game number 5 is
Blackburn versus Oxford United.
Blackburn Rovers versus Oxford United. Blackburn Rovers, the first game of the season, they got a win, didn't they? They had Sammy Smodic then. He's gone now. He's gone to Ipswich. And on their second game last weekend, they got a Desmond as well.
Yes.
A 2-2 draw with
Norwich City.
With Norwich City, yes. And Oxford United, well, we know they were in the Friday night kickoff with Coventry and they lost 3-2. So, what are you saying for this one, Mr. Mayan the Silver Fox?
I'm going for 2-0 to Blackburn.
2-0 to Blackburn. I'm going to sit on the fence on this one as well. I'm sitting on the fence a lot in this prediction vlog. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. And Wesley Schnauzer has written down he's got Oxford United to win 3-1.
Oh, he thinks Blackburn's going to struggle.
Well, I think he's I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see who's right on this one. So that's game number 5. Game number 6 is
Middlesbrough versus Portsmouth, finally.
Yeah, Middlesbrough versus Portsmouth. Middlesbrough, after doing very well in the first week, they lost 1-0 to Derby in the second week.
That bit shocked me.
And Portsmouth
got a 0-0 draw against Luton Town.
They did. So what are you going to go for on this one?
I'm sorry, Portsmouth fans. I'm going for 2-1 to Middlesbrough.
Yeah, but I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to go 2-1 to Portsmouth.
What?
I'm going to go 2-1 to Portsmouth. And Wesley Schnauzer, he's predicted a 1-1 draw.
Oh.
So that's game number 6. Game number 7 is
Norwich versus Sheffield United.
Yeah, Norwich City versus Sheffield United. In the last round, both teams got Desmonds. Both teams. Norwich drew against
Blackburn 2-2.
And Sheffield United drew against QPR 2-2.
Yeah.
So both teams got Desmonds. On this one, what are you going for?
I'm sorry, Norwich, you're going to lose out here. I'm going to say 2-0 to Sheffield United.
Yeah, Sheffield United do look strong. I'm going to go for Sheffield United win as well. Sorry, Norwich fans. I'm going to go for a 1-0 Sheffield United win. And Wesley Schnauzer, he's gone the same as you. He's gone for a 2-0 Sheffield United win. So that's game number 7. Game number 8 is
Preston North End versus Luton Town.
Yeah, Preston North End versus Luton Town. Preston in the last round losing 3-0
against Swansea City.
Yeah, that was a bit of a surprise. And Luton Town, they got a 0-0 draw with Portsmouth, didn't they?
Yes.
It was a tight game, that one was. Right, what are you going for on this one, mate?
I'm going for 2-0 to Luton Town.
2-0 to Luton Town. I'm going to go for a high-scoring 3-1 to Luton Town. And I think Wesley Schnauzer has predicted 3-0 to Luton Town. Okay, so that's game number 8. Game number 9 is
Stoke City against West Brom.
Stoke City against West Bromwich Albion, the Baggies. In the last round, Stoke City surprisingly lost 3-0
Against Watford.
against Watford. I thought they'd do better than that, but yeah, well, you know,
Blip.
yeah, I think it's a blip. And West Brom, they played against Leeds United and got a 0-0 draw in the last round.
I watched that game. They played really well.
They are a good side, West Brom. Leeds, they're doing okay, not as well as they would like, but we'll come on to that when we do their game. So, what are you predicting for this one?
I'm going for 2-1 to the Baggies.
2-1 to the Baggies. You know what? I like the sound of that. I'm going to go 2-1 to the Baggies as well. And Wesley Schnauzer,
Don't know.
he's gone 2-0 to the Baggies.
Oh, for the clean sheet.
Yes. So that's game number 9. Game number 10 is
Sunderland versus Burnley.
yes, Sunderland versus Burnley. 2 teams who were high scoring in the last round. Burnley like a Leicester of last season. They won 5-0
Against Cardiff.
against Cardiff. And Sunderland, they won 4-0
Bloody hell.
against
Sheffield Wednesday.
Sheffield Wednesday. That was a surprising result. But fair play to them. They, 9 goals in their 2 games. So, what would you go for on this one, mate?
Went for 3-0 Burnley.
3-0 Burnley. I'm going to go for a high-scoring 3-2 Burnley win.
What about Wesley Schnauzer?
Wesley Schnauzer has gone for a 2-1 Burnley win.
Oh.
So, that's game number 10. Game number 11 is
Watford against Derby.
Watford against Derby County. Derby County, our near neighbours. They got an admirable 1-0 win.
Against Middlesbrough.
Yeah, against Middlesbrough. And Watford, they won 3-0 smashing
Stoke City.
Yes, 3-0.
I had another one neighbour.
They're not quite neighbours. They're a little bit further away. But what are you going to go for on this one?
Sorry, Derby fan. I'm going for 2-1 to Watford.
You know what? I like the sound of that. I'm going to go 2-1 to Watford as well. And we know that Wesley Schnauzer has said a high-scoring 3-2 win for Watford. So sorry, Derby fans. We've kind of written you off. You might all prove us wrong. Put it in the comments below if you think we're wrong. Put your own comments in. So that's game number 11. Game number 12, the last game of the weekend on Sunday at 3 p.m. It's the
Welsh Derby.
Yeah, Swansea City versus Cardiff City.
They don't like us.
They don't like each other. Yeah, you're right. So, on the last round, think Swansea City lost.
No, won.
Yeah, sorry, they won. You're right. They won.
3-0.
Yeah, and Cardiff was one they lost.
They lost 5-0 against Burnley.
Yes. So, what are you going for on this one?
I'm going for 2-1 Cardiff.
2-1 Cardiff. I'm going to go the opposite way. I'm going to go 2-1 Swansea. And I know Wesley Schnauzer has gone 1-0 Swansea.
Oh.
So that concludes all our predictions for week 3 of the championship. Remember, guys, smash a like, subscribe to the channel if you like our content, and hopefully Wesley Schnauzer will be back next week.
Smash a like, to share, and to subscribe.
All right, mate. All right, see you again. Oh, I forgot to say, guys, Mine and Silver Fox will be going away on holiday after the Fulham game. So he will not be available for the vlogs next week. Hopefully, like I said earlier, Wesley Schnauzer will be back. So I'll be joined by Wesley Schnauzer on the prediction vlogs next week. So we'll see you again. Adios, amigos.
I've been in sunny Spain.
Okay, so game number 1 is
Chef Wednesday versus Leeds United.
Sheffield Wednesday versus Oh. Game number 5 is
Oxford versus Blackburn Rovers.
What have you done wrong? Game number 6 is
Middlesbrough versus Plymouth.
Portsmouth